What's up, my dudes? So, I'm just going to talk off the cuff here today. I don't have anything specifically planned, but the main goal of today's episode, whatever you want to call it, is that I want you guys to know that it's always okay to take a break from gaming. And I have thought about this a lot. And I think with Destiny, because we have so much time investment, we all fall into this logical fallacy known as sunk cost fallacy, right? It's kind of like you're going to miss out on something, but you sank a lot of money into it, so you feel dedicated into the thing that you paid money into, and you want to make sure that your investment pays off. The biggest issue I have with Destiny in a nutshell is that I don't feel like they respect your time investment. There's a lot of things that they could do better, they choose not to. That's by their own wording. They literally said that they don't want to put out too much content because they're afraid that people will then expect that type of content from them every single season. I don't even know what to say about something like that, man. I mean, I'm a personal trainer, right? That's my job. If I went up to a client and I said, we're only going to work out half as hard today because I don't feel like writing up your program. I don't feel like following through. I don't personally have the energy that you're paying me to have today. I'm sorry, you just cannot expect that of me. Sounds like bull. I don't know how to put it besides it's just bogus. The business model for gaming, of course, is very different than personal training. I just find it to be interesting, and it's comparable because the type of job that they do for Destiny, it's such a big game at this point, is that it seems like we are getting less and less, and they're demanding more and more, take in regard inflation, all that other type of stuff. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't. I'm paying money for a product that feels as if it's disrespecting my time investment. And that's what all these companies are competing for. They're competing for your time. Diablo 4 is blowing Destiny out of the water right now. The numbers are what they are. And I don't know what to say about it besides maybe Destiny needs this kick in the junk right now so that they get their stuff together and realize that their players are dying for their attention to give them something worthwhile. Especially their PvP players, man. I do a fairly good job of keeping my head about me, stalling off fatigue long enough, finding interesting things to do in this game that I don't usually have an issue, having fun. But I found myself wanting to do almost anything besides playing Destiny 2 right now. I don't even play Diablo 4. I went back to a game called Grounded, which I'm having a blast with that game, and I've come to realize how much the systems that game has in place to keep your attention and to keep you occupied mentally, it just rewards you for all of that, They just do a better job. Destiny, it hasn't changed, really. I mean, think about it, probably 4 years. The PvP is the thing that keeps me coming back because it always feels interesting to play other players, what their strategies are, so the people of the game are keeping me coming back. The community of the game keep me coming back. And then the gunplay, and then everything else. And I enjoy teaching people what I can teach them about PvP and, coaching them with their gameplay and their style. But to be totally honest with you, I think I'm just waiting for the next game to come along. And it was a kick for me when I heard that Marathon was going to have dedicated servers and Destiny does not. I don't know what the exact process is for a game to get dedicated servers. I don't know if they just need to buy them and then suddenly it's dedicated. But I do know that dedicated servers run better than games that use peer-to-peer connection. So as much as they try to fix what everyone calls spaghetti code, it doesn't feel as if it's going to be enough. And we have more downtime and more maintenance and more server issues going on within the game of Destiny. So I don't believe that they're going to change that. It's a money thing at the end of the day. But I do wonder if maybe that would have been something that could have kept us playing around, longer because having a better PvP experience, less latency, less lag, less people teleporting across the map, those types of things would keep me around for longer knowing that I beat the player and the game did not beat me. That's what it feels like in some of these matches. I'm playing a game, I invest my time, I get better, but that's so capped. As good as I can get at this game, at the end of the day, the servers from Destiny could beat me. I could get disconnected at any moment for any reason. The game itself could beat me with some of the miscellaneous things that go on, some of them being quite funny, because as long as you don't take the game too seriously, you probably won't be entirely hurt by that. And then on top of that, the ability spam that goes on, the fact that the meta hasn't really changed in the last couple of years, It just feels as if it's hamster running on a wheel, and then improvement for someone of my age is capped because there's nothing else to train and challenge myself towards. I'm never going to be some of these other guys like say Walla or somebody like that, but I can try to cap myself out and get better as best I can. And with all the other factors in play, being in the top, say 1 to 2%, you're capped by the game itself. So it gets a little frustrating because I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to go into a match and somebody teleports across the screen to wipe your entire team, and you're like, well, was that the game? Is he just really that good? You don't know anymore, so it gets a little bit frustrating. Anyway, this whole video was me just kind of talking and rambling a little bit, and I don't normally do these, but I wanted to give it a shot, give you guys, an idea of where my head is at with all this, and maybe have a conversation down below if you guys are feeling the same type of burnout on this particular video game, and to let you know that it's always okay to go off and try other games, right? I mean, I know you've got a time investment to Destiny. I know that we're all committed to the video game itself, even though that commitment seems kind of silly right now since it doesn't really seem like they care too much about it. They are putting all their chips into a new game called Marathon, and maybe some other things. I would personally really enjoy seeing a Destiny 2 or Destiny TV series, because the original marketing for Destiny with the Guardians, like going to the moon, talking to the ghost, that was really cool stuff, and that really was what kind of got me into it, having like a unique relationship like that. But anyway, I'm off topic there. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, leave them in the comment section down below. I am going to get back to doing PvP videos. It seems like a lot of people are enjoying those. The like ratios are way higher than some of my older videos. If you've been around long enough, you know what those older videos happen to be. And I would really enjoy some feedback on what you guys would like to see from a channel like mine. Gamers are not inherently known for fitness, so I've had something of a struggle trying to put together the two when it comes to transferable. It's hard to have someone that just wants to play games all day understand that 15 minutes of cardiovascular activity could benefit them greatly if they were just willing to put in a little bit of extra work before doing their gaming. But even though the research shows that, the application from the individuals that come to my channel probably don't care. So I'm thinking about a channel redirect. Been considering this for a while. Thinking about a lot of different things, but need you guys' feedback. Would really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. All right, my dudes. I love you guys. Keep it zen out there, and I'll see you in the next one.